Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Right now you guys are seeing a black screen, but that's because today is going to be part 7, and in this part I'm going to show you guys how to put everything together, what we've made. And yeah guys, let's just get started because this is the final part and I just want to show you guys how it all comes out. And yeah guys. So in part 1 we made the handle, and this is the handle right here, and this is what we have for part 1. And in part 2, we made the first part of the receiver, including the trigger, and I'm going to show you guys how to put the rubber band so the trigger will function. And in part 3, we made the other part of the receiver. In part 4, we made the top of the gun, including the rear sight and half of the front sight. You guys can see here. In part 5, we made the barrel, or the short barrel here. And in part 6 we made all these random pieces that go to the gun. And yeah guys, so the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you guys here real fast how to put this working trigger. So we're going to take this piece off here, and we're going to take this piece off right here, and we're going to take that piece off right there, just like this. And then we're going to take this piece off here. Give me a second. This is like the worst part of the gun that I really hate. So we took off those pieces right here, and what we're gonna do, this piece is basically gonna go on. I'm just very confused right now, so just give me a second here. So this is what we have, right? And this piece is going to go like this. So what we're going to do, we're going to get our rubber band here, and we're going to basically connect this piece like that. So I'll be back. Okay, so what I did here is I connected the rubber band through there, and I connected like that. So now what we're going to do, we're going to get this piece again, we're going to put it right there. This is like the most difficult part to record with one hand. And now we're going to connect these both pieces on there, and I'll show you guys how that looks like. Okay, so I put that part back, and you guys can see how that works. Just like that. And now what we're going to do, we're going to place that piece right there back. And I'll show you guys how that looks. So I connected this piece, and this is basically it. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to place that piece back, and that now has a working trigger. So what we're going to do here, we're going to basically plug this in right here, and it just basically slides through there. Okay guys, so now I connected it really well, and now what we're going to do here is, if you guys look through there, you guys can see those like hinge pieces right there, and you guys will see if you guys made the gun. And now what we're going to do, we're basically going to connect those just like that. Okay, and then if you get it right and you like actually try, you'll be able to connect it, and then this part won't be able to move, and it's just stuck right there. And that's basically the trigger guard. And now what we're going to do, we're going to get this piece, and we're going to connect it with that piece right there. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take this piece off here, this piece off right there. Don't mind that piece right there. So we have that piece off. Now we're going to take this pieces off, and these two pieces right here. And now what we're going to do, we're going to put this like that. Now we're going to connect it really well. And you guys can see how I connected it there. So now we're going to get these tiles again. We're just going to put these back where they go. Sorry that I'm shivering, it's very cold in my room, so I'm kind of shaking the camera a little too much. So now we're going to place that piece back. I'm going to place all these pieces back here. Make sure it doesn't break like it just did on me. Put this piece back. It's really hard to do with one hand because I'm just holding the camera with the other. You guys can see how I did it there. And now what we're going to do, you see this piece that's coming out right here? We're going to lift that up a little bit, or maybe just take it off. Then we're going to put this piece back here and get the 1x3, place it back. Get that 1x6, place it back there. Okay, now we connected these pieces together. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this whole piece right here. I'm just going to connect them like that. Okay, so I connected it together, and you guys can see how I did that. Basically, these pieces line up there, and the back lines up right there. So now we're going to get this piece, and this is the fire selector that we made in the last video. We're just going to place that right there, and this just functions normally. Now we're going to get the sling mount that looks like this. That Technic piece that you guys see there, we're just going to connect it through there. Just like that. Okay. And now, we're going to flip it upwards. Just like this. I'm going to try to get something to hold it up. Don't know if I have anything. No. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the sling mount, which is that one right there. And I'm going to put it right there. Okay, so I got the sling mount, and you guys can see this part that flips up. Make sure it's facing the front of the gun. This will just slide through there. And so what we're going to do, we're going to take these pieces off, that piece off right there. We're going to take these pieces off right there. And now what we're going to get 2 small rubber bands, and I'll show you guys how those look like. So here are my really small rubber bands. You guys can see there how they look with my finger. And what we're going to do, if you guys look very closely, these pieces right here, both the charging handle and the gun has this piece right here. What we're going to do, we're going to connect the rubber bands from this side to that side and this side to that side. And I'll show you guys how that looks like. So you guys can see here how I did the rubber bands there. And you guys can see how that looks like. And before you do anything else, make sure you put those pieces where they go. And I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so now you can let go. And you guys can see how the rubber bands work in there. See, I'm just pulling it back, let it go, and it goes back to place. So now we're going to put that piece back. Okay, and now that when you put it back, this is what the whole gun looks like. You guys can see how the charging handle there works. So now we're going to get that whole piece, and we're just going to put it on top. Just like this. Make sure this part doesn't get in the way there. But this piece is just going to go right on top of there. Just like that. But I'll show you guys how that looks like. So it was quite difficult to put the top on, but you guys can see here how the back basically lines up to each other, and it just lines up through there. You guys can see the charging handle, and now what you can do, you can lock it up in place and then place it back. So what I recommend is loosening the charging handle part here, which pushing this piece up here kind of helps, and then the charging handle will go back into place, basically resembling a chambering a bullet. I'll show you guys here, just like that. So now we're gonna place that down, and we're gonna get the tire piece that I showed you guys in part 6, which was the last video, and we're just gonna slide this through here, and that basically makes the front sight. You guys can see here. Okay, and then we're gonna get the grip. You see these studs right here, we're just gonna place that through there, and make sure that there's 3 studs right here and 3 studs of a gap right there. Okay, so this is how it looks like now. You guys can see there's a 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 studs of a gap on each side, basically putting it in the middle. And now this is a gun, guys. So then we're gonna get this piece that we made in part 6, just a random piece. We're gonna connect this right there. Okay, and we're gonna get the magazine now. We can just slide this through there. And that's basically it, guys. That's basically the original shape of it. And now we can get the barrel and stick it through that hole right there. And my camera just flipped. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to do that. But so, yeah, guys, so you guys can see there. So I'm sorry if, like, probably in this video many times, like, the camera switched upwards. It's just I have my phone and it, like, auto does the, like, flip thing or the rotate. But yeah, guys, I do apologize for that. But this is the whole gun, guys. It was quite amazing to make this gun. Show you guys how to make it. I just love the way this gun turned out, so I decided to show you guys how to make it. And I'm gonna grab it here. So this is the gun that I showcased in my other video. The magazine just fell. You guys can see the sights right there. And yeah, guys. And it might be a long time till I make the other gun, and the gun that I do plan on making for the next showcase is the MP7, which is my favorite SMG, but I'm not going to spoil anything else. But this is the gun, guys. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this gun, and I appreciate that you guys watched the videos. Now, guys, I'll see you guys in like a while till I make the other gun, and I also like did this because, like I said, I just love the way the gun turned out. The video turned out amazing, and I decided to show you guys how to make it. I hope you guys enjoyed the whole thing. Yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in a while. Peace.